It is a totem smash kind of day. Welcome to the latest beta and preview for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This is the version 1.21.0.24. And guess what? The Mace has been nerfed, 3 brand new music discs have been added, and 15 brand new paintings are now available. Oh yeah, and I also released an official skin pack on the Minecraft Marketplace. It is called Elemental Echoes, and it features 10 high-quality skins. Grab it while you can, and let me know which one is your favorite. Starting with this week's features and bug fixes, we have new music. They added 3 new music discs. The first one we have is from Aaron Sheroff. This is Precipice. Can be found rarely in standard vaults. Has a comparator output of 13 when played in a jukebox. And this is what it looks like. 3 music discs in one update. That's a big surprise. Let's play it. Now, apart from the cow ruining it towards the end, this is nearly a 5-minute music disc at 4 minutes 55. The next music disc is from Lena Rain. It's called Creator, can be found rarely in ominous vaults, has a comparator output of 12 when played in a jukebox, and this is what this one looks like. This is much shorter, and this is what it sounds like. And the final music disc is also by Lena Rain. It's also called Creator, but it's called Creator Music Box. Can be found rarely in decorated pots broken in trial chambers. Has a comparator output of 11 when played in a jukebox. And this is what this one looks like. And this is what it sounds like. So much slower. But all in all, I think the music is absolutely incredible. These are all found in the brand new trial chambers. An additional 9 new soundtracks have been introduced to the game. We have 3 new music discs and 9 new soundtracks. Added 9 new background music tracks, which will play in the menu and in the following biomes: Badlands, Cherry Grove, Deep Dark, Dripstone Caves, Flower Forests, Grove, Jagged Peaks, Lush Caves, Snowy Slopes, Stony Peaks, and here are all of the names to these soundtracks. Now, I'm gonna link you guys a video below to the full OST of all of the music, in case you guys want to give it a listen. It's quite long, but honestly, the music is incredible. We are not stopping there. We have the introduction of new paintings. They added 15 new paintings by artist Christopher Zetterstrand. He is the artist that painted the original paintings in Minecraft over a decade ago. Now, here is all of the paintings that are available. I actually don't know which one is related to which painting. Here is all of the brand new artwork that has been introduced. They're a lot darker, and it does confirm that this is actually an owl. I actually thought it looked like a baby lemur with some nuts. We even have a dinosaur here. We have, they look like sky islands, like caves. We've got like a table. We've got like a forest / cave vibe. A lady and a skeleton. That looks like a portal. We've got flowers with some stairs. There's just so many incredible artworks available. And these are available as of the 1.21 update. The only problem we have with this is that I'll tell you guys now, the RNG of finding the one that you want is going to take us forever. But talking about this one, like, is this new? I've never seen this before. So, yeah, I discovered this while trying to place them, but they've got to figure out a way to place down paintings. Somebody did come up with a really good solution on Twitter. They were like, how about getting a brush and brushing the painting in order to actually change the painting that you wanted? Because the RNG factor of this is absolutely killing me. They updated player profiles. The updated player profile page is now available for all platforms in preview. This can be accessed in-game, but if you just go to profile, we now have the overview, but also stats. It's telling me that I've been playing Bedrock for 127 days, 1 hour, and 4 minutes. Over 1 million blocks mined, mobs defeated, and distance traveled is, well, it's getting quite crazy, isn't it? And there's meant to be an icon here. So there's a whole bunch of different details here. You're able to share things. I believe the overview is still a little bit buggy on my account, but yeah, this has been updated and is available if you're in the preview. Some really good changes to air bubbles. Starting off with oxygen bar now disappears immediately when switching to creative mode underwater. So if I go to /game mode S, we go down, you can see the bubbles are also going down. I'm trying not to spoil something here. Anyway, if we go here and go to /game mode C, you'll see that the bubbles have instantly disappeared. But check this out. Added an empty state for air bubbles, along with a wobble when the player is drowning. They also added a popping sound when bubbles pop on the oxygen bar. Listen to this. I'm a huge fan. They changed the oxygen bubbles. New sounds, they become more high-pitched the less oxygen you have. I like quality of life changes like this. Moving on to blocks, crafters now show the correct particles when broken. So when you break it, you can actually tell that this was, in fact, a crafter. All tough blocks now use tough sounds instead of generic stone sounds. Tough luck, stone. we have a bug report. Here is the bug report. Been around for quite some time. And here is the video. You'll be able to hear the stone sounds when they're placing blocks. But I can confirm now, if you grab anything that is tough related, it has its own sound, which is here to match Java Edition. The tough walls, polished tough walls, and tough brick wall blocks are no longer invisible on maps. Tough slabs, polished tough slabs, and tough brick slabs are also no longer invisible on maps. We've seen these kind of issues before, but if we activate this, as you can see right there, they are now showing on our map. Tough brick slab and polished tough slab now have the correct explosion resistances. Polished tough slab and tough brick slab now have the same breaking times as other tough blocks and cannot be destroyed instantly anymore. We have a bug report. Here is the bug report. It's been around for quite some time, but if you watch this video, they're in survival, but they can instantly break these slabs. I can confirm in this version, you can no longer instantly break these. Great news to do with the copper doors and trapdoors. Copper doors and trapdoors are now crafted from copper ingots instead of copper blocks. Only copper doors and copper trapdoors can now be crafted. Other variants are no longer craftable. So this is a really good change. Previously, although you could get this really commonly in Minecraft, this was the recipe to make the doors and, of course, the trapdoors. But it just felt like a lot of ingots. Now this is how you make them, and this is how you make the trapdoors. For me, again, a quality of life community change. Changes with the wind charge. Wind charges no longer damage the Ender Dragon when it is perching. We have a bug report. So when the Ender Dragon was hovering over a portal, players could do damage to it with a wind charge. Why are people reporting this? The Wind Burst enchantment is no longer obtainable from villager trading. We have a bug report. Only been an issue in the preview versions, but as you can see here, the librarian was selling Wind Burst 1. Player shot wind charges burst sound is no longer affected by the hostile creature's sound setting. So this could be altered in the sound audio, but now that's not going to make any differences. But also, exiting water using the wind charge now properly reduces fall damage, according to the wind charge logic. We have a bug report. Exiting the water using the wind charge causes fall damage. Obviously, it's meant to be negated, but this wasn't registering correctly, and this person was taking damage. So this isn't going to happen anymore. Players won't take damage if they've started in water and they land on land and they've fallen from quite high. Changes with game tips. Improved game tip interruption handling. Different kinds of interruptions can now be tracked separately. Now, I wrote them all down on a book. It just explains everything you need to know. So they've added interruption for when the player is in lava, added interruption when import mode is switched, same for when mobs are nearby, changed base timing for camera game tip to 15 seconds, changed base timing for movement game tip to 30 seconds, just a whole bunch of game tip changes. They have updated the main menu cube map, added new cube map backgrounds for 1.21. Shout out to Smoky Stacks, who did post this on Twitter. The main menu background for 1.21 will be the trial chambers. Unfortunately, when you're in beta and preview, you can't actually see this. This is just in preparation for the next update. Moving on to gameplay, tridents no longer damage the Ender Dragon when it is perching. We have a bug report. This has been an issue for a very, very long time. Basically, you could do damage to an Ender Dragon with a trident when it was perched. The Castaway achievement can now be reliably unlocked. We have a bug report. So this has been an issue for a very long time as well. 1.16 versions. Basically, you just could not unlock this achievement. I had this issue. They didn't fix it for a very long time. In this week's beta and preview, we have some huge changes to the mace. These are all nerfs. According to the developers in the changelog, the mace smash attack no longer creates dirt particles when hitting a target whose center is in the air. They did raise the mace durability, though, from 250 to 500. However, they reduced mace base damage to 5. It was previously 7. Now, this change on its own is quite big. So if we go inside of here and type in sword, grab a couple of swords, for example. So this is +5 attack damage. The iron one is 6. Gold is 4. Diamond is 7. And netherite is 8. This was previously on par with this. Very, very big change. And also, reduced density damage per level per block to 0.5. It was previously 1. Mace smash attack damage now has a fall off. First 3 blocks fallen give 4 damage per block. Next 5 blocks fallen give 2 damage per block. Any block fallen after that give 1 damage per block. Huge changes. I want to see how strong this is in today's video, though. Density and breach are now incompatible with each other and the other damage enchantments. Smite and Bane of Arthur poops. So if we grab ourselves a mace and we put this inside of here, let's say we wanted to put breach on this, we are now not able to put density on it, or smite, or Bane of Arthur poops. Huge, huge changes. So if I summon a warden now, I'm using density 5, and if we go 200 blocks in the sky, can we actually one-hit this still? Okay, so we can at 200 blocks. I want to change this to, let's go to like 120 and see if this makes any difference at all. So summon a warden. Hit this. Is this going to kill him? So, no, it's not anymore, and I love the particles. So 2 of these should be enough, right? 2 of them is enough. So let's go to, let's try 150, for example. Let's summon another warden. Go to 150. Let's see if this is going to hit him. Still not enough to kill him. So very big changes this week. Moving on to mob effects. Wind charged and infested mob effects now have correct names in respective potions and arrows. I believe that's just a parity change. Mobs under the infested status effect no longer spawn silverfish when blocking damage with a shield. Mobs. The bogged now properly retaliates against other mobs when attacked. Players now correctly receive full damage when launched by a wind charge thrown by a breeze. The breeze can now pathfind close to fire. I wanted to put this to the test, so if we put you there. Okay, so let's just keep an eye on him. There you go. I mean, he did still catch fire, but it's meant to be much better. Even more changes to the ominous trial spawners. I wrote it all down for you. So basically, now correctly ejects ominous trial keys instead of trial keys. Mob spawned with equipment specified by the trial spawner no longer have a chance to drop the equipment upon death. Mobs that can wear equipment will now often spawn with enchanted weapons and armor. And these are the enchantments that are available. Armor enchantments include Protection 4, Projectile Protection 4, and Fire Protection 4. And all of these other changes as well. So it looks like the developers are now starting to balance things and make the final changes before, honestly, I think 1.21 releases in the next couple of weeks. Ominous Trials. They removed Bottle O enchantments from possible projectiles in Ominous Trials. Character Creator fixed Character Creator hair and headwear clipping through worn pumpkins, not umpkins, and mob heads. And Trial Chambers, once again, we have a bunch of quality of life changes. Decorated pots in Trial Chambers will now drop less types of items to ease inventory management. I like that one. They added new entrance variations. I find that one very interesting as well. Just a whole bunch of quality of life features. Trial Spawners. The Trial Spawner now honors the Do Mob Spawn game rule. Ominous Trial Spawner does not spawn potions and projectiles when there are no survival players in its range. The rewards that Trial Spawners and Ominous Trial Spawners eject is now in parity with Java Edition. Projectiles spawned by Ominous Trial Spawner can no longer spawn inside of solid blocks. User interface. Carrot now is placed at the end of the text when navigating to previously sent messages/comments with an external keyboard on mobile devices, and technical updates. Let's read the changelog. If you're interested in the technical side of Minecraft, I'll leave a link down below. We have add-on and scripts, API editor, general items, and technical experimental update changes. The link is down below. It certainly looks like Minecraft 1.21 is now coming to an end. Let me know in the comment section which one is your favorite paintings. And we have so much music. The update is expected to be releasing early June. Also, don't forget to get my skin pack. The link is down below. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video.